We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Fun-filled, fantastic times. Here we go. So, how are we doing it, guys? This is part 2, video 2 of 2 for my AR15 build. For those of you, I'll do the best I can to try and, if you look at some of my other videos, it's the, that video is titled, Ultimate Geissele 14.5 AR15 build. My name is Andrew. I'm the chief instructor with Shots Fired Training, located in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I had some, I posted a previous video of all these accessories and fun-filled stuff that you see on here today, but I'm gonna go ahead and go through one at a time and just review everything with you. This is a completed rifle. That's it. Here she is, guys. We're rocking and rolling and we're making stuff happen. So let me go ahead and pull her off her stand here real quick. To all my safety Nazis, don't care, bite me. I'm gonna make sure she's clear and all that fun stuff for you. So, bolts locked to the rear, everybody happy. Holy crap, did he just have a mag with loaded ammo? Go ahead, keyboard warrior below. Do what you gotta do, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, so we are gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna move my mouse slippity slide just out of the way right there. And I'm gonna slide my handed into scale, which I'll use here momentarily. Go ahead and lay her down. So what we have here, guys, is a Super Duty, a Geissele Super Duty 14.5 pinned and welded AR15 in 5.56. Ooh, activating my light, turning me on. We got our stage 2 trigger. If you know, you know, we are where we are. So let me start from the back. I decided to go with the Phase 5 stock as opposed to the stock that came with it. I also went with a B5, either Phase 5 or B5. I could be completely wrong. My apologies. It's been a long day. Moving right along. So I went with the Phase 5 or B5 stock. Coming up to the front, BCM end plate, BCM quick detach end plate. I've got the stock ambi safety, left that alone. Internals are completely stock. I did the B5 grip. I really like this grip, just the angle. I appreciate it, specifically with regards to communicating with you guys regarding the grip. The Geissele grip is a great grip. I liked it, but the angle of it when I activated my safety, the ambidextrous side on the opposite side, on the right side, was constantly hitting my knuckle, making it very difficult to manipulate the safety and not have to adjust my hand every time I did it. Moving forward, I'll come up, I've got my T-Rex arms sling, soft little pad here. It has worked great, and I even run it in the reverse fashion where when I pull forward on my adjustment point, the sling gets looser. I pull it backwards, it gets tighter. I just found that to be a lot more comfortable. Moving forward on the undercarriage, I've got a BCM angled grip, if you want to call it that. Not a forward grip, but angled grip. I ran it reverse. Why? Because reverse is life. That's why. If you don't like it, make a comment below. Coming all the way up, right above that, I've got a little Magpul knuckle brace, if you want to call it there. Just a little bit of grip there. This will be coming off. It sucks. It's super abrasive, and I'm like, ow. So moving right along, I just did that to protect me from the heat. When I was firing hundreds of rounds, this rail got pretty freaking hot. This is moving right up, Magpul bipod, and don't think I need to explain that anything else, right? It's just a freaking bipod. It does all kinds of fun, cool stuff, right? Anyway, do you boo-boo. Now, let's rotate her up, and we'll go ahead and get to on and cracking. I have the Geissele 1.93 riser mount. All right, that's the riser mount from Geissele. This is a 6-hour Tango T6 or 6T optic with the horseshoe red dot. And moving right along, coming up to the front here. So LVPO, 6-hour Tango T6, full explanation. I've even done an open box on this particular item if you guys want to see that. Coming up to the front, I got my Surefire pressure pad. Turn my light on and off. Designated on, designated off. Scout light. I think this is the 300 series, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think it is. So that's just attached to a quick piece of Picatinny rail right up here on the front. And we come over to the right-hand side. We have the Oriska 45° / 35° angled offset red dot with a Trijicon RMR. So if I can attempt with the limited space I have, there you guys go. She's right there on the offside. I'm not going to be able to find that red dot with the limited space I've got. So I've got my 45° offset and moving right along. Nothing fancy over here. Grab this attachment or bungee, if you want to call it, came with the sling that I purchased from T-Rex Arms. I just rocked this sling on a 44-hour course That was NRA's tactical instructor course for law enforcement. And I was able to run this sling. It worked beautifully, did everything I wanted it to do. No harm, no foul. Now, let's get into the beefy, nitty-gritty kind of stuff here. So, saw a couple of comments that were like, this guy does not give a you-know-what about the overall weight of his rifle. And I didn't even actually consider it. So, I was a gunner in the military for a little bit of time, and I'm just used to carrying heavy stuff. But anyway, for you guys, just because I love you that much, I'm going to give you guys the weight. Without my suppressor unloaded, let's see what she comes out to. Oh my goodness gracious. Cameraman, can you give me a thumbs up? Tell me if you can see that weight in the camera. Let's see what happens there. All right, there's the cameraman's thumb. All right, so I'm going to see if I can just hold it as perfectly still as possible without getting my head in the camera screen here. So I'm right around that 9 point... Cameraman, put your finger... Nope, don't touch it. I'm right around 9.9. I'm pushing about a 10-pound rifle, 9.8 to 9.9. That's where she's fluctuating, just holding her as still as I can. So, pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. It's about a 10-pound weight. Now, do you boo-boo. If you want to rock a freaking 10-pound weight, be my guest. If you don't, don't. Okay? I'm okay with it. Doesn't bother me. However, I lied. It does 9.9. That's what I'm looking at. Right on the money of 9.9 pounds. 9.9. There you go. Right on the money, just floating in the air. 9.8 to 9.9. All right, so things to consider whenever you're doing your build. Can I have my stand again, Mr. Cameraman, wherever she goes? All righty. Now, just because I got some rounds in here, let me go ahead and send that handy-dandy bolt forward, so no snafus capable. So, this is it complete. This is video 2 of 2, a completely assembled. I, having carried this rifle for several courses in the past several weeks or months, have decided it is heavy. Well, no crap, says half of you that are watching the video. I love having a bipod. I really, really, really do. It gives me the opportunity to shoot in the prone. I'm a big prone shooter, so I'm really going to be pressed to want to actually eliminate this. When it comes to weight that I can actually reduce, I feel that I've gone as minimalistic as I kind of can, with the exception of maybe trying to find some weight savings, eliminating the bipod, eliminating the light there. However, if I were to, oops, I bumped my head, hit that. Let's see if that's going to make any effects there. I could actually pretty quickly reach underneath here. Let's see, where you at? Nope, that's going to tighten it. So let's remove the Scout Surefire light and the pressure pad. Turn on my scale here. It says hello. Okay, I'm in grams. Let's go to ounces. Let's go to pounds. Okay. So 0.36 of a pound. Okay, so just under... there you go. There's the numbers. My Scout light is 0.36 of a pound. Let's set her off to the side real fast, right? Now, for the sake of time and just making a fun-filled video, is that going to fit? Nope. I might need to go one size down. Can't remember which number this was for the Magpul adjustment here. Not a problem. Let's keep going. Allen keys are fun times, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right, so let's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Crack her to the left. Already got her coming off, nice and slow. Nice and slow. So we started about 9.8, so she's loose enough there. We've got our weight from our Scout light. When I was assembling this, I didn't think that I had too much weight on there. But after I attended these courses, there's no other way to say it other than to say, you know what? I thought, holy crap. Now, she's on there pretty freaking tight. So let's drop you down real fast. I loved being able to set my rifle down on the ground and not have any concerns about laying my rifle on the dirt, whatever you want to call it. I enjoyed being able to drop my bipod, get into the prone, and throw some really, really accurate shots downrange as quickly as I could and as quickly as I wanted to. I enjoyed that. So this may be something that, I decide, I'm going to keep it, or I'll go looking for some alternatives, you know? So I've got her about 3/4 of the way out here. That's how quickly I can take her off. Now, I feel some weight there, 100%. Let's get our scale back on. Hello. Okay, 0.78 of a pound. Dear Lord, look at that. That is heavy. I will concede. That is almost an entire pound of weight. So just that alone, I'm like, holy crap. I've got almost an entire pound on the front end of the rifle. Let's throw our red dot on my scout fire light on there. Okay, now just for giggles, let's throw them on. 0.36 of a pound. She's zeroed out. 0.71 of a pound. Now let's throw this on there just for giggles. I am at 1 full pound with these two devices. Just, it is what it is. I am where I'm at. All things considered, the weight that this is given, I will really have to decide whether or not this is something I really want to rock. I am also familiar with the Harris bipod, but again, I have to decide application. With the weight savings on this alone, it's like, holy crap, that's a lot. Now, if it came down between light, bipod, which one has a more appropriate, applicable, all-around kind of function, I would absolutely go with the light. So I'm saving almost a pound by just throwing that to the wolves and letting it do what I got to do. I think I'm probably going to let go of the bipod. Let me know what you think. If you are a prone shooter, if you're, you know, definitely, I am always open to learning. I've been teaching firearms for, 18 plus years now, coming up on 20 years. Love what I do. Love being able to see people go from where they don't have as many fundamentals or aren't as equipped or prepared with their own equipment. It's really a good thing to see them from where they start to where they can get to, where they don't think they're capable of, but then showing them what they actually can do, what they are capable of. This rifle is going to undergo significant consideration as we move forward. Suppressor, where'd she go? Where's my can? Surprise, enter SOCOM with Liberty Defense, straight jacket, nice and tight up on her. Let's throw this on the scale and see how she goes. Holy crap. Alrighty, no wonder why I took her off. She was getting real heavy. You're talking 1.5, okay, with the suppressor can itself, plus our little straight jacket on there. Set her down again. Okay, 1.4. Get an average, 1.4. And for the third and final, 1.45 again. So I will round that up to say, hey, this is about 1.5 pounds. I've got about 1 pound over there. Now, this wasn't obviously on the rifle when I started the video, but it is something I will be using. So all things to consider, very, very much things worthwhile considering. Now, I had to really look into my safe and kind of think about things because I do have, some other AR setups that are just, the bottom line is they're just a different setup. So one of those examples is I took a BCM gunfighter lower. This has got a B5 stock. I think this B5 came potentially on the Geissele. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so I've got a BCM gunfighter lower with an FN 16-inch upper. It's negligible in the differences. I just threw a 6-hour Romeo 5 red dot on her. Super simple. You've got your Midwest Industries handguard attached up in the front. Thin profile. I'm holding this in my hand, and it does not feel obviously as heavy as that. But just the rifle alone, just to give us an example of difference, I'm at 6.4 pounds. Just the rifle, 6.4 pounds with a red dot. That is a considerable difference. So just for the giggles, now, because I got ammo I'm playing with, to all my guys out there, quit your bitching. Leave me alone. Keyboard warrior way below. Let's see. I can already tell the difference, 100%. Just removing that bipod alone. Let's see what my weight reduction is. Now, remember, we were at 9.9, right about 9.8. So 9.8, 9.9. I have completely reduced an entire pound from this rifle. So that acronym of ounces equals pounds, if you guys have heard that 100 times, from those that know what they're doing, they're 100% right. Ounces equals pounds. So this rifle alone is not on the lighter spectrum or scale of rifles at all. Cameraman, can I see my BCM, please? Oh, let's zero you out real quick. Nope, unit, kilograms, Tulare, milligrams, ounces, pound. Zeroed out. One more time with the BCM with a red dot. No other attachments. Look at that, 6.4. So I've lost an entire pound of weight just by removing the bipod. I think for weight savings, depending on what I'm doing, that bipod's gonna go away. I'm also looking at changing some placement and things of that nature. Not to mention rail cover. I have purchased from Liberty Defense in a prior video, if you guys want to see my open boxing video of this, when I get the time and have the education, training, and experience to be able to link videos and descriptions and stuff, I'll point to them here, 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 here. So I've got a 6-inch rail cover I'm looking to throw up here. Why? Because I want to be able to grab the front, grab the rail, do whatever it is I want to do and not get burned. This rail definitely gets hot. I had some concern that, oh, wear gloves. Well, I'm not always wearing gloves. Application, application, application. So I'm intended to throw her up there. Now, just for the giggles, let's see what that's going to add. 0.23 of a pound. Okay, so 0.23 when it comes down to ounces. Let's go to ounces real quick. Grams. All right, so I've got 3.7 ounces exactly. Okay, there's one. Let's do two. 3.6. Go for the average. 3.5, 3.6. Let's do it again. 3.6. Yep, so 3.67 ounces. Okay, 0.3 of a pound. So there'll be minor weight here and there. So, and in conclusion, this is the fully assembled Geissele 14.5, the ultimate Geissele 0.5, 14.5 pin and weld AR15 with my Tango 6T, Ariska 45-35 degree offset mount. The other mount that I was using was a T-Rex arms mount. I had a preference for the Ariska once I put it on, and it worked for me. It clicked. Love T-Rex. Already put it on another rifle. Playing with that, going banditos. I will throw this back on, and we'll kind of take it from there. But with my straight jacket on here, I'm going to have to probably play with some things and kind of see what light options I have. So that's about it, guys. This is a completed rifle. This is what she looked like after the fact. I will do some shooting. I do have a zeroing video that's coming out. If it's not posted already yet, go ahead and hit my videos, see what I've got going on, see if I posted it yet. I'm trying to edit that video to save you guys the time of me walking up and down the range and doing all that fun-filled foo-foo stuff. But anyway, this is it. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the content, please do me the biggest favors in the world. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe, leave a comment down below. And if there's anything you guys want to see, if you have an opinion, I know one thing I'm looking for, how to police this, police, how do I get, rubber band or whatever it may be. How am I going to get that to stay where it goes, if you want to call it? Anybody got any ideas? I'm more than open. The greatest instructor is always the greatest student. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll be really excited to check them out. Till next time, guys, stay safe, carry safe, maintain the standards, stick to the basics. See you later.